From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your afternoon update.
Good Tuesday afternoon, Taylor Plott here with a look at your latest forecast. Passing clouds expected today across the area. A very low chance of an isolated shower. If anything does develop, there's even a likelier chance that might not even have to get your windshield wipers going because of it. It could be so light. Taking a look at your hometown forecast, temperatures generally in the middle 80s across southern Tennessee today. Same situation down across the state line in northern Alabama. Maybe some upper 80s for parts of the Huntsville, Decatur, and the Shoals metro areas. But other than that, everybody's generally in that mid 80 range once again. Heading to dinner this evening, no need for the rain gear whatsoever. Temperatures dropping down into the 70s by the time we get to 7 and 8 p.m. tonight. Eventually down into the lower 60s across southern Tennessee, lower to mid 60s expected across northern Alabama, with just some passing clouds continuing into the overnight hours. Going into your Wednesday, basically the same situation like today. Very low chance of rain, roughly around 10%. Just some passing clouds. Temperatures once again getting back up into that middle 80 range. Take a look at your futurecast over the next several hours. Going through this afternoon, just a passing shower or possible. Like I mentioned, anything that develops likely will just be very light. I don't expect much of the way of heavier shower activity today, and that continues into tomorrow as well. Waking up on your Wednesday morning, just some passing clouds around. That will continue throughout the majority of the day with mostly sunny skies, and again, just that very low chance of an isolated shower popping up. Now, once we get into your Thursday, those rain chances even go lower than that. They're around 0% for your Thursday, so we just expect some of those passing cumulus clouds going throughout your day on Thursday and even into Friday as well. Now, rain chances over the next 7 days look like this. There's those 10% chances I mentioned for both today and tomorrow. Then we're right around 0 for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to round out the week. Once we get to Sunday and Monday of next week, we will start to see slight increasing rain chances. I'll show you why. Now, obviously, all eyes are still going to be on the tropics, but by the time we get into your Thursday, notice Umberto and Imelda, they are still well out at sea at this point, possibly impacting the Bermuda Island out there in the central Atlantic. But for us here, no impacts from those systems. High pressure firmly dominating the eastern part of the United States. That continues into your Friday. That actually might usher in some cooler air as we have a little bit of a cold air wedge that's going to try to get itself involved here across the Tennessee Valley. It's not going to be too cool, but we do anticipate more lower 80s going into your Friday and Saturday. Now, once we get into your Saturday, high pressure is firmly situated still, but notice what's going on to our south along the Gulf Coast. There's a wave of low pressure that's going to be developing down here, not really looking at much of the way of potential tropical development, but we could see a surge of some of that tropical moisture trying to make its way on in here from the south going into your Sunday and Monday, and that could be responsible for some of those increasing rain chances towards the end of that 7-day forecast you see there. Mid 80s expected to continue over the next handful of days. And like I mentioned, once we get into the end of the week and over the weekend, temperatures will start to trend down into the lower 80s.